Bakery Initiatives is a global and independent bakery consultancy group. They offer customized bakery consultancy services and turnkey bakery solutions for new bakeries. They also improve the overall performance of existing ones.
Oliver, can you tell me something about the marketing strategy Bakery Initiatives use?
Yes, but before I take you there, Bert, I would like to say that if we show our foreign customers around, they become extremely enthusiastic about what they see, and they immediately want to open their wallet and start making the investments and buy the equipment. And then we say, okay, hold your horses. You have to do things logically and chronologically, and then we guarantee you the profit. We take our clients through a process of 5 P's, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, to ultimately reach P6, which is profit. Now, what is P1? That's maybe your next question.
What is P1?
Yeah. P1 is a process step where we determine, together with the client, what the best product-market combinations are. It may be so that a bun like this looks very nice and fantastic in the Dutch market, but will it sell in Africa? Will it sell in the Middle East? Will it sell in Asia? Or do we have to change?
You have to know something about the culture, I think.
We have to know about the culture, and that's why we cannot do this ourselves. We are just Dutch exporters of knowledge, so to speak. We have the bakery knowledge, but we need our local ambassadors to tell us exactly what can sell and what correct price points are.
Okay, that's the P1.
And once we have a product market combination, we are now going to calculate exactly the cost price of making this. And that's where we use a tool called the cigar box, in which all the 4 cost categories, ingredients, process cost, packaging cost and delivery cost, are systematically ordered, so you can see for every product individually if it is possible to make a good margin or not.
And when you have solved the cigar box, you can go on.
Only then, once we have defined the PMCs and the cigar box shows that indeed a profit can be made, that's when we go into the next step, P2. That's where we do the exact product development. We are now going to analyze exactly the ingredients required compared with the ingredients available on the local market, with the prices of the ingredients, the process times, the capacities, and after all this, the type of packaging material, after all this has been carefully defined during P2, that's when now we come to P3, which is the domain of France, which is the domain of buying the equipment, making the layouts.
It's the technical part.
The technical part, the engineering part. That's where you have your machines, your layout, your utilities, but also your building.
Okay, then we have P1, 2 and 3. So what's next? 4?
Yes, that is a very critical point as well. A machine is only as good as the operator that uses it. So we have to train people. We have to train them not only in the skills of baking, but also in the maintenance of the machine. This is a problem that we see in almost all countries where we work. Once the machines have been bought, they think they will do the rest. But the machines need greasing, they need oiling, the computers need maintenance. So our training focuses, of course, on the product and product, let's say the baking part, but as well on the technical part. And thirdly, we train people in selling, because you need to market your product well.
Yes, of course.
Finally, once your people are trained, what we also see a lot in our markets, very good trained people, they run away and go to somewhere else. So you don't need an organization that fully depends on people alone. You need good procedures. If John gets sick, then Abdallah can take over.
Okay.
So we need procedures, we need monitoring, we need good management systems.
And then in the end you go to 5.
And then in the end we don't rely on the bookkeeper to tell us how much profit we made. We know because we have gone carefully through the 5 P's of Bakery Initiatives, and these 5 P's of Bakery Initiatives guarantee that in the end the entrepreneur, the baker, will have a profit, and that's indeed P6.
the P6. It's a guarantee?
We guarantee, yes, but it's a conditional guarantee. It's a conditional guarantee. Because
you have to walk through the 5 Ps before?
well, we take the cigar box to determine what are the critical profit elements. Number one is the sales price.
Yeah.
If the client guarantees that we can sell at the price for $1, then one condition has been met. The second condition is the variable costs, the 4 VCs that I mentioned.
Yeah.
Ingredients, processing cost, packaging cost, and delivery cost. If all the assumptions underlying the VCs are met, then we have a guaranteed margin, profit, price, minus variable cost. So the moment that we have a sales price of $1, we have a cost price of $0.50, we have a margin for every bun of $0.50. So if we sell 1 million a year, then we have a guaranteed contribution of 1 million times $0.50, that's $500,000.
Yeah.
Contribution is not the same as profit. We still have to pay our fixed cost.
Of course.
But we know the fixed cost, we know the depreciation, we know how much interest we have, we know the salaries of the staff. So the moment we know our contribution, we know our fixed cost, the difference is profit. And we guarantee this profit, conditionally.
I wish you a lot of success to conquer the rest of the world.
Thank you very much, Bertha. You will help us with that,
Okay.
I'm sure.
Thank you.
You're a good ambassador.
Thank you.
Thank you.